We used to order parts in advance for our regular customers' vehicles based on their service history and typical wear patterns. Now they're just ordering random parts that sit unused while they have to turn away customers because they don't have the parts they actually need. According to Sarah, all 3 of our master mechanics have quit, and most of the experienced technicians are looking for new jobs. The shops are losing money fast, and Jake's solution is to take out more loans to hire consultants who know nothing about the auto repair industry. He's talking about turning the main shop into a coffee bar where customers can wait for their cars, complete with artisanal espresso and free Wi-Fi. Meanwhile, they can't even handle basic oil changes properly. I feel validated but also incredibly sad. This business was my grandfather's legacy, something he built from nothing. I spent 12 years of my life helping it grow into one of the most respected auto repair businesses in our state. Now I have to watch from the sidelines as Jake runs it into the ground with his fancy business school ideas. But I won't be the one to clean up his mess this time. They made their choice when they handed him the keys to the kingdom, and now they have to live with the consequences. I feel validated but also sad. This business was my grandfather's legacy, and I watched it grow into something special. Now I have to watch from the sidelines as Jake runs it into the ground. But I won't be the one to clean up his mess this time. Update 2. 2 months have passed since my last update, and the situation at my old family business has gone from bad to catastrophic. My mother showed up at my apartment last night, something she's never done before. She looked exhausted, with dark circles under her eyes, and broke down crying in my kitchen. She finally told me everything that's been happening, and it's even worse than I imagined. Jake's big franchise plans have completely imploded. The consultants he hired recommended aggressive expansion, convincing him that the auto repair market was ripe for disruption. He took out 3 more loans totaling $5 million to buy 3 more locations. His plan was to create what he called a premium auto care experience, complete with luxury waiting rooms and some kind of artificial intelligence diagnostic system that hasn't even been developed yet. But without experienced staff and proper management, the new locations are hemorrhaging money. The original shops are barely breaking even. The fancy waiting rooms sit empty because customers don't want artisanal coffee, they want their cars fixed properly. The new diagnostic tablets he bought for all locations are useless because the inexperienced mechanics don't know how to interpret the readings. My mother discovered something even more disturbing when she was helping with some paperwork. Jake has been using business funds for personal expenses. He bought himself a $90,000 sports car and moved into a $4,000 per month luxury apartment, claiming it was all necessary for maintaining the right image for potential investors. He's been taking potential franchise buyers to expensive restaurants and putting it all on the company credit card, while the shops can barely afford to buy basic supplies. The real wake-up call came when their house payment bounced last month. Dad finally started questioning Jake's decisions when the bank called about the missed payment. Mom said they had a huge fight about it, the first time she's ever seen Dad criticize Jake's choices. She told Dad they should have listened to me all along, that Jake's ideas were just expensive fantasies. Dad insisted that Jake just needed more time to prove himself, but even he seemed unsure. The stress is taking a toll on both of them. Mom looks 10 years older than when I last saw her. Now comment update to tag you on part 3.